All right, there we have it. A
Camera
flat
to
back
the
bump.
rescue. Yeah.
Man,
See,
Ted,
I still had it,
it looked great.
Did I take a crisp bump or what? Yeah.
It looked great, and your hands came down just like the old days. It's like protected yourself. It was a good bump. Man, what can you tell us about how it felt to take a bump for the first time, and what I assume is years, maybe decades?
I'll be honest with you, it felt good. I mean, it's kind of like one of those things, um, maybe a pride thing where, realizing that, and okay, now that was what, 2 years ago,
3 years.
3 years ago. So I was 67 then.
Yes.
And, again, 67, usually you're not, you're not still in the ring for anything, but, just for my own peace of mind. And I guess like, okay, Ted, you are getting older, but don't act like you're 70.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, even my wife has told me that here lately. You know, uh, you know, you are 70, but there's a lot of people who just don't accept it, and they're going to live like they're 60, and it probably helps them extend their life. So
That's it. And you certainly didn't look like a 67-year-old taking that bump. It was textbook, looked great.
yeah,
Were you sore the next day at all?
no, I wasn't.
Oh man. So in your head, you're like, I'll do some more.
That was a good ring. That was a very good ring. I remember them discussing with me. They said, "Now, when this happens in the ring and you get hit, as you fall down, there'll be several guys behind you that actually catch you and help you, and basically let you down easy." And I looked at them. I said, "No, you're not." I said, "I'm going to do that just the way I always did it. Whenever he hits me, get out of the effing way because I'm going to hit the deck like I always have." And I did.
Well, Ted, you're not done getting physical for this angle. During the match between Knight and Grimes, you're going to get involved. You're going to Irish whip Grimes into Knight for a drop kick. You'll punch Knight, and you'll even put him in the $1 million dream over the course of the match. When it's all getting laid out and you find out that you're going to have a little physicality, I mean, how are you feeling about it? Good? You wanted to do it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's kind of like they were very good about asking me. Said, is this, how much can you do? And I said, well, let's find out.
Now, you said that after taking that first bump there, like it felt pretty good. Were you at all eager to like say like, "Hey, I'll take another bump," or you guys can attack me again, or not so much? You were one and done.
Well, I take a bump, so it's like kind of like tit for tat. It's like if I'm going to take a bump, well, somebody's going to take a bump for me.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
I'm curious. How did Mel feel about you getting physically involved in wrestling? The bump, and then you're punching guys and throwing them around a little bit. Like,
it was okay.
she didn't mind it.
Well, no, she didn't mind it because she knows that I know what I'm doing. And it's like it's kind of like like what does that say? Like you never forget. You get back up in the saddle, and you never forget. So
Yep.
and I never forget.
Now, Ted, if you were a betting man, would you put money on it that that was the final bump you'll ever take in your whole life?
Uh, Now that I am 70, I would probably venture to say, yeah, there's no more bumps for Ted.
I would say that you've given all the bumps you need to for your career.